Welcome to Furious Fiction. I'm Jules Graham, and with me is Mark Mustin. And Mark, who are we talking to today?
We're talking to Rene Steinke. She's the author of Holy Skirts, which was a finalist for the National Book Award. And Rene, welcome. Thanks for being with us on Furious Fiction.
Thanks for having me.
And we wanted to ask you, Holy Skirts is such a magnificent novel and achievement, and it's the story of Baroness, and I'll mess her name up. How do you pronounce her name?
Elsa von Freytag-Loringhoven.
Okay, and you find yourself as a reader so kind of, caught up in her. I mean, did you as a writer, did you ever feel while you're doing this, I'm the Baroness, or did it get to, kind of that level of, connection with everything?
I thought of her more as an ancestor, actually, sort of like a long-lost great aunt.
What a fabulous great aunt that would have been.
An interesting great aunt.
And a lot of times I felt like I was almost conducting a seance, almost trying to reach her through her poetry and through her diaries and through pictures of her.
So that's how you filled in a lot of the background with all of that research, because all of it seems so believable. All of it. I mean, I believed the whole thing, basically.
Good. I imagined a lot of it, but I was very immersed in her papers at the University of Maryland. So she wrote a lot on the back of bank receipts and scraps of paper, and there were lots of letters and diary entries and crazy poems and not so crazy poems. And there's a half-written autobiography that she never finished, and then Juna Barnes started to write a biography of her that she never finished. So I just sort of read whatever I could find.
Well, I was telling Jules that I had read your book, and I was mentioning it to some people I was with, and they go, "Oh yeah, we love that book." Said we kind of had a party where we dressed up different people as the Baroness, and I guess she was kind of like one of the first performance artists, wasn't she? It's a kind of.
Yes. Definitely. I mean, I think she's in America anyway. She's got that title.
And how did you come to discover her?
I was interested in William Carlos Williams, the New Jersey doctor poet, and she wrote a review of his first book that basically it reads like a crazy punk rock poem where she attacks his manhood, his Americanness, his marriage, his everything. And I came to find out that they had had some kind of tryst, and she was angry about it. And so I got very interested in her through that.
She had several trysts, didn't she? She was a busy girl.
Well, Rene, I know that you're working on a new novel. I mean, can you tell us anything about it, or just, even in general, kind of how it's coming and anything, what it's about or anything?
Sure. It's in the last stages of editing. It's going to be published by Riverhead, and I hope in 2014. And it's set in a small Texas town, contemporary, so it's very different from Holy Skirts, although there's some strong female characters, two very strong female characters, a teenage girl who has visions, and a grieving mother who turns to extreme activities to protest the toxic blight on the landscape.
Well, is there a title yet?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry I can't be more specific yet, but that's where I am.
Well, we'll look forward to it.
Yeah, very cryptic, but it's intriguing.
That's right,
so that's
exactly.
Great. Well, thank you so much. We look forward to it coming out, and we'll join you next time on Furious Fiction.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rene.